What's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again, coming at you with yet another set review. I am joined today by Brian, Andy, and our special guest from Burn 1. We have Dean with us today.
Hello.
All the way from Burn 1.
Wow,
All the way from Chicago. Here just for this.
Chicago. What?
Isn't that where you guys are from?
No, I'm from the middle of nowhere in Indiana.
Indiana.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you guys were from Chicago.
Well, Indiana and Illinois are the same state. Not a lot of people
All the
know
way
that.
here from the middle of fucking nowhere.
But yeah, we're going to run through the RAS TD today, and then we'll run through all the colors like we always do. So let's get right into it. Tell us about this layer, Andy.
Is that her name? Layer?
Yeah.
Alright, when she becomes reversed in battle, you can choose a card in your opponent's clock and swap it with this, your clock shoots your opponent and they replace it, and when it gets reversed at the level of the opponent is 0, you can put the top... Wait, is it the same effect twice?
No.
One is the clock removal, like
Yeah,
it's like
she's-
disruption.
Is she literally Snipe Cosma but green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call this I think it's Judge Nemo from Disgaea.
Yeah.
The old cards. But yeah,
So it's basically like when it gets reversed, it's like a double clock change, and you can do it in whatever order you want, which is cool.
You can,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. It's mostly just a clock bomb, right?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
it's okay. It's okay.
Isn't Snipe Cosma just like on play?
Is it?
No, it's on reverse.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
It's this like disruption. This disruption does like absolutely nothing though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's when it dies.
unless you're against like unless you're against like a GGO deck or a deck that needs a card in level zone.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
card and level zone.
But that's like so cheeky, and half the time they play like multiple copies and they just get the second copy anyway.
It's not
So
the
this-
good disruption like the review one, the Cower Go. It's like, oh, you played the card, you clocked the card, get fucked. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I think these cards get good when you hit a climax off the top of their deck.
I think
it's
that
really,
yeah,
really good.
that's
You
I
have to have a
love
way to set it
that
up.
is the worst argument though.
yeah, it's such
That
a
is the worst.
sacky.
Like you're like, wow, when I completely sack my opponent, you don't play towards that. You don't put slots in your deck for that.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I'm saying like I think that's when the card, like when that type of effect is good if you have a way to set it up.
I mean, we do like sacking our opponent though.
BanG Dream doesn't have all the like opponent scry though at all, so just bad.
I mean, at least it gives you the chance to sack into that though, and like worst case scenario, it's a suicider, which is
It's 1 in 6
baseline for being
chance to
playable.
Snipe a climax, but it's also 1 in 6 chance for you to like give them a cancel because of that.
Yeah,
I guess you could look at it that way.
Yeah, you're like damage scrying your opponent for 2 maybe.
This
if you don't
actually
attack
just
with
mills
this
your
last.
opponent's deck.
Yeah.
Gets them closer to the second deck.
Yeah, don't. It's a bomb. BanG Dream has 10 times better bombs than this.
That's why I gave it a D. It's unplayable. You would never put this in a deck.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna leave it at C because it got that sack potential, but it. Or well, no, what? C's playable.
Disgaea does not play this profile.
C is niche.
Disgaea does not play this profile. Just so you know.
It does not. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think the
it's-
fact that it has that it's a suicider and his Raise Suilin might make it playable. Like maybe just so you can get enough
Sure.
green Raise
In,
Suilin
in
characters.
the
in your deck.
second green deck with no support.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of support.
Do they
like a-
not?
it's
I
like a
don't know everything
TD.
that's in the set.
It's a TD and a couple green and blue cards. Raise the swing.
Oh
green
yeah.
and blue.
Oh, I'm just saying. Like the last band that was green was called
Glitter green.
Glitter Green, and it got no support.
Yeah, I got that though.
They got the one promo card, dude. Pretty good. Pretty good promo
Dude, it
card.
was so easy updating that deck to mixed format. I just had to have
He
Carmen
put that
give me
one
card
card-
when he was in Japan.
That one card. I was like, do you need a playset of this card, Andy? And he's like, yeah, how much does it cost? And I was like, it's 50 yen. All right.
Big spender.
Next card, Ryan. Tell us about the rock.
All right. We have lock. Is it lock or rock? It's
It
ambiguous because it's Japanese.
yeah, it
Rock.
depends how you want to read Japanese.
Heart of the card says lock. We have lock in a loud cheer. Continuous. All of your other music characters get 500 power, so global 5. When you accelerate, you can draw ditch. It's fine, assuming this band has accelerate.
Like draw ditch filter.
Yeah.
Accelerate is the main RAS mechanic.
Is their mechanic?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, their thing is accelerate.
That's probably fine then.
I don't like the accelerate mechanic though, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, assuming it has good accelerate cards to work with, it's probably
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
fine.
it's just global 5 accelerate support. I don't know, Andy. You played a lot of Excel World. What do you think about draw ditch on accelerate?
I mean, it depends what you have going with it. The fact that it's on a global 5 is kind of nice because it's a useful card to just play at any stage in the game. And then this isn't like your main accelerate engine, though. You know what I mean? You're not playing
Yeah.
accelerate so you can draw ditch. It's just like a nice little bonus if you're already accelerating.
Yeah, I
And
guess
an
then it's
excuse
like
to
what
throw global 5s in your deck.
D plus.
I don't know. I think it's like what you guys are saying. It depends what the
it's
other
costless hand
accelerate
fixing.
cards are.
Mm-hmm.
It's costless multiple hand fixing.
Yeah.
Do any of the other bands in Bang Dream have any sort of accelerate?
No,
No.
none of it. The RAS cards are fairly splashable though. Like they show up in a couple lists, mostly because they're like
'cause
blue.
I was gonna say if and one of the other bands ever gets an accelerate card, you could just throw this in that.
It's not so much
No.
the green cards, like the blue ones that splash.
I think even if you like had an accelerate card and another another accelerate card, I still don't think you would find room for this.
Yeah, I mean it's not a terrible profile though.
It's not, but like I don't know.
Maybe
This
not
is the
good enough
problem.
to,
Yeah, this is the problem with
live
Bang Dream
competitive
is like your card pool is so big that like the second you get a card that's not like the nuts, it's probably not good enough.
Yeah, that is the Bang Dream problem.
When you have like 500 to 600 different cards in your pool, it's like you're like your baseline for a good card is much higher.
What do you mean, Dean? This is only the second Bang Dream set. It's Bang Dream Volume 2. There's only
You're
2.
right. You're right. Sure.
Of course.
All right, next card. We got this masking. When you player reveal top, if it's music, draw a ditch, or you add it and then discard a card. And then on attack, it gives a character 500 power. Costless hand fix and an on attack buff. That's fine.
I'm seeing a trend here with these cards.
Yeah, this is a trial deck, right? Like,
That's true.
but it's one of the banned trial decks, so it's more like the Roselia TD, Poppy Pa stuff. It's more like we got stuff from Multi Live, so
Right.
Yeah.
which I guess we should preface. Well, we are getting the RAS TD. They announced that, right? Yeah, the TD's actually coming. So
Are we for sure?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Or I'm pretty sure we are.
That'd be pretty funny.
Andy,
I was
what
gonna-
are your thoughts here?
No,
while
I was
just
going to
check?
give it a D, but because Bang Dream has tons of way to look at the top card. They have a ton of top checkers, so I don't think the second effect is very good considering
What?
like the wide pool of Bang Dream cards. But with Accelerate, it's kind of nice to be able to top check yourself because if it is a climax, you can know maybe I don't accelerate or maybe I try to change the top card before I accelerate. Any sort of like
Mhm.
knowledge of the top of your deck is nice. But at that point, why not just run the Orisa that just lets you always look at the top card or whatever?
Because
But,
the Arissa's not on trade.
It's on JK, so it looks like we're getting
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
well, you realize that like if you put this down in like there's a card there, you have to get rid of it, right?
Yeah, you can't leave it on top with this effect.
Yeah, you can't leave it. It's just reveal, add ditch music.
Yeah, there's no confirming that's a card you want to hit your clock. There's just actually if you don't grab it, it's probably a card you don't want to have hit your clock.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just
Then I will stay with my initial D rating. But running like the top checking Orisa and a Raises Suilin deck seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that just
At a
gives you
glance.
constant top check.
Well, top check is just powerful in general.
All right, moving on to the level 1 combo. It's you, Dean.
Okay, so Unstoppable Rock. I think that's what it says, yeah. If all of your characters are music, it's 6k. On attack, top check, add. What's this on?
Bar.
Climaxes bar? That's okay.
That's
It's not
yeah,
bad.
I mean,
These
6 cross-
profiles? These profiles, I always wonder how good they actually are, because when they're 6k cross turn, that's like a relevant power now.
Yeah, especially in
It is,
English.
yeah.
And like compared to like the other things that Bang Dream's got going on at one, this is before this set. This was like this would have actually been like something you could consider a decent choice for Bang Dream because of how weak the power overall was. But
Yeah, the fact that it's big on your opponent turn, and I remember they revealed RAS first when this was getting dropped for Japanese. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's the new combo. We're all gonna play this because it's 6K cross turn." Especially because BD has a lot of good ways to turn a card into the card you want.
right.
It's all costed, but like they do have it. Yeah,
Doesn't hit off of events though, which is a lot of the way Bang Dream would do that though.
What off? Well, they have a whole thing for that in this set once we finally get to blue. Which is the big reason why I don't think this card sees any play. Because the tie exists, and tie is really stupid.
Hey, as far as a trial deck combo goes, this is fantastic.
Yeah,
6K cross turn on attack plus off of gold bar.
Well, not a guaranteed plus.
But it's on attack. I mean, if you build your deck to
it's like the Len combo from GGO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's like B.
I give it TD card.
Yeah. TD.
It's like perfectly playable, but it's Bang Dream.
Yeah, it's Bang Dream. There's a million things. If this card fits in your deck and you need to run gold bar at 1, I guess you can do this.
If you really like lock.
Why wouldn't you just play like I don't know, Afterglow already got like 50 gold bars.
Yeah.
You'd rather play.
There's the one it's the Minami profile.
That's on a split 2K.
Split 2K. That combo's sick though. We love that combo.
Everything has to be green for that though. Like this is like a much easier condition to hit to keep the cross turn power.
Yeah, this is just
flashable.
Well, yeah, it's just if you're playing the game, get 2K.
Hey, this next card's gonna be real easy.
Yeah.
1/0, she gets 2,000 power when she attacks. If you have 2 or more characters, I hate it.
Yep. Yeah, F.
Bad card. Yeah, probably even an F.
Cool. Oh boy.
Yeah, I hate these profiles.
You want to just start giving cards F?
All right, we've got masking on the stage. It's a 2/1 3K backup. Yeah.
It's a D. It's a green backup. It's got a soul trigger, dude.
It does have a soul trigger.
Oh.
Searchable for Reze Suilon, I guess.
I don't know. Do you ever play this over Himari? Or no, that's not a backup, right?
Himari's not a backup.
That's not a backup. Yeah. Never mind.
I don't know what cards there are with backup. But I don't know if you want to play backup.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like how it always is. They just, it's the same 3K backup that Pastel Palettes has, that Hello Happy World has, that Rosalia has. They all have it. If you need like a band specific 3K backup, there you go.
It's here. All right, moving on. This masking, it's a level assist, and when you play a climax, you give something 2K. That's a trial deck card for sure.
That's a lot of power.
Yeah, it is a lot of power. Like a what is it? Asana's Married Life but it's a level assist. Like a late game Asana's Married Life.
I think it's like got some merit. If you have an on reverse combo, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
sometimes you just want to like hit with them with a bunch of power, right?
Yeah, I think in the context of the TD, I think their finisher, like costless finisher, needs reversed or climaxless. It's like I think it's like D plus. I think it's, I don't know. There are so many better assists in Bang Dream 2.
Right.
There are so many assists in Bang Dream.
There's just so many cards in Bang Dream, and
this is this one gives the most power out of any assist, which is relevant.
I don't know if you're in green, right? Why wouldn't you play the Mocha assist? That's also a brainstorm.
Well, like what if you're relying on assist, that 2,000 a lot.
I guess, yeah.
But single card gives
single card 2K. Yeah, what if your climax doesn't give power and you get over?
Maybe masking's your waifu. I don't know.
Yeah. Masking waifu, jeez.
Like I could see this being played in like Fever decks.
Maybe, yeah.
Like I could see this teched into like the Chisato top end or the Sumugi.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
about it for Tsumugi. Yeah.
That's not unreasonable. Yeah.
which is why I think it's like a C. It's like if you want to play some of those like worst top ends, you can play this maybe.
Hey
To
man,
make
it's
them a
the
little.
Tsumugi top end's the truth, dude. I've
We all know
deleted
it's
people
bad.
with that shit.
We know it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's sick though when it works. But yeah, maybe that could help there. Do that for sure. All right, next.
Is this me?
Yeah, it's you.
Something rock. I don't know what this is. For each of your music characters, it gets 1,000 and pay 1 rest encore. If everything else is nothing else is rest in front row. I don't know why this thing is 6K instead of 6.5.
Yeah.
So this is an F.
Yeah, it is just objectively worse than. It's
It
like
seems
a
bad.
1 cost Liz. I don't know. The best thing about this card is the art.
Oh, it is 1 cost and it's only 1.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's
But,
like a
like-
1 cost Liz.
It's
It's
Like,
a
even
bad
worse.
standby target.
yeah.
You never played this card.
No bueno.
I love the art though. I do like
It is
Lock.
really sick art. Does her guitar not have the I don't know
No,
what they're called, like the tuning things at the top?
no, no.
How do you tune that guitar? I don't understand.
At the back. They're on the back of the deck.
What?
You've
what?
never
It's like
seen this
the,
guitar?
The hipster
Oh.
daydream. I love it.
Sorry. We won't get into it.
Where's the violin girl? When are we getting to her? That's what I'm
Morphonica, they're not in this set, unfortunately.
Oh wait. Oh, might be.
Yeah, I wish. Girls Band Party 3. It's coming.
I'm sure it is.
All right, next card. This is you, Andy. Slayer.
Layer. When this card attacks, she gets X power, 1,000 times the number of other music characters. We have our first accelerator. So how accelerate works, if you don't know, at the beginning of your climax step, you can put the top card of your deck into your clock. If it's a climax, you don't cancel it. You just take the damage, and then you get some sort of beneficial effect. And this one's is when you clock yourself with it, it gets 1,000 extra power, and on reverse, move 2 cards from the top of your library to your stock. So seems like a pretty good stock charger, actually.
Blocking yourself at 2 is terrible, though.
You need a lot of stock, though. Like, I don't know what you're running for your finisher.
But you just pay 1. It just net charges 1.
It does, because this card costs 1, and I'm not sure what you're trying to save stock for. I guess we'll find out.
But you swinging for big numbers.
You're gonna
Yeah.
get the reverse, right? Because it gets 1,000 times your other characters, so that puts it at 11. Then 1,000 from the accelerate puts it at 12. Like, you're gonna get over what you need to get over.
I don't know.
You get
Clocking
stock
yourself for
charges,
2 stock is... I don't like it. I don't hate it as much as Dean.
Oh, I think this is terrible. If somebody plays this on you, I think you win the game.
This
I
is
think
like
the more
take
of
1
these-
damage, do nothing, right?
Yeah, the more of these they
Generate
play
stock.
down, the
Ramp.
easier your game is.
Yeah, I'm with
Play
you.
this and toilets and just ramp like crazy. Double Yukina is way more realistic
Ramp
than
is-
ever.
We don't play Yukina anymore in this set,
But
actually. She's canceled.
Even
Huh?
Yukina's canceled as of this set releasing.
Why is that? Is there like a better finisher?
Well, Cosme exists. She removed Yukina. Killed her.
yeah.
Well, anyway, just like I could see myself running this with toilets into like some sort of big top end and like ramping really heavy into it and getting a big finisher.
I'd rather run the
I think it does
toilet
matter.
engine from set 1 than
Run
I'd rather
bonus.
run just Hello Happy World.
yeah, or anything. I don't like
I'll
this
just
card
tech
at
it
all.
in as a one of and search it when you want more stock.
But you have to pay 1. It only charges 1. Not enough.
Charges 1, you have to take a damage.
Yeah, you have to take a damage to charge 1. It's not
You use it
5.
when you need it. It's good
Not
when
at
you need it.
2. Not at 2, man. That's just like the opposite of what you want to do now in today's meta. You don't want to take damage
Carmen.
at 2.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. That's what they say in the wars.
I can see what you're saying, which is
Don't
why
be
I'm not feeling it. But like taking a damage at 2 is like Dean said. I think that's like almost game losing. You better have a hell of a catch up finisher.
It's just like the issue with accelerate as like a mechanic in general. Like people play accelerate decks having never played them, and they end up clocking themselves to deck. to death. You know, you don't always accelerate. You don't do it every time. You do it when you need to.
But
Why would you put
then
this
you
card in
never
your
play
deck,
this
then?
card. Then then you just never play it.
Because at no point at 2 are you going to be like, what if I just took like 2 damage? You got 2 more stock off the top of my deck at random. And then you stock like 3 climaxes because you were compressed because you're on 3rd deck already.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a decent enough card on its own. It's like 2/1 swings for 11k. Can get to 12 if you need it to. Can't get anti-changed.
All right. I hate it. I hate the discussion. So let's just move on.
Okay.
It was an F. Don't worry.
All right. So what is it?
We
This is
have
Brian. You, Brian.
Yeah, we have Lair, ability beyond doubt. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other music trait characters, it sits at 12k. On the turn, this card is placed on the stage from your hand. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you can pay 3, ditch 1, and stand it back up.
It's fine.
It's
The TD finisher that you could put in any deck that runs green.
yeah, it seems it's fine. It's costed fairly. Sits at 12k.
It's just like a
Not bad at all.
totally on the stat line climaxless freestander.
Perfectly
Yep.
playable, I guess.
I was
Maybe a
B
little-
minus. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little closer to niche, but
I don't know, dude. Like, restanders costing as much as Yukina, all I like is pretty ridiculous, I think.
You don't need the climax.
you don't need a climax.
Splashable.
That's why flashable.
That's okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
If you got that all that stock,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what
if
else are
you-
you gonna do with all that?
that's,
stock?
that's
You're
why
going
you
to
play the
that stock.
2/1. Yeah, you gotta play
whatever your
that.
main top end is, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I have
like
a problem with like these restand profiles costing so much. But that's
So I
like,
think this competes with like this would be your off finisher, right? It competes with the Kokoro Musashi.
I would.
yeah,
I don't
never
know.
play
I
this
really
over
hate
Kokoro.
Musashi. I
Really?
really hate Musashi, so I don't know. Yeah, Musashi's like
It's,
I love
it
Musashi.
always burns for 1.
I think
it always
Musashi's
knows
a
a
premium.
climax.
Always mills the climax. Always burns for 1.
I'd be interested to have that discussion with you at some point. I'm interested in your point of view on that one.
I just explained
But
it.
that's a topic
Yeah.
for a different time.
I think it was that simple. It's always pings for 1. Always mills the climax.
Mm.
all right. Oh, we don't have to talk about this. This is
Tell
an
us about
empty
tell us
bag.
about the bag. Tell us
Yeah,
about the
empty bag, Andy.
Empty bag! Here we go.
TD climaxes, good lord.
Yeah.
So I got some Chew eye-catching beyond a doubt. It gives some probably vanilla 1,000 power, and it bonds to the vanilla. Oh, there's the vanilla over there.
Yeah.
This is unplayable. This is
Hey,
another
at
F.
least it pluses. F plus. I don't like apple bonds.
Apples is that was a long
Apples
time
isn't
ago.
playable enough these
This
days.
is it's a plussing apple bond. It's not.
Apples are good enough to
What?
play.
No, they're not.
Ooh.
Sure they are.
Oh, no. No way.
Maybe it depends on the
maybe
age
not
of
in
your
Bang
set.
Train.
Maybe
because
at
that's up to
locals.
tier 1, but no, I mean, I think
he's right. He's right. You drop double of this, you out Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
if,
what
you, if
else?
you're not
Go
running a
to
level 1
7-5s.
combo, I think apple bonds are a great way to generate advantage.
Yeah, but why
Plus
would
is
you not
very
run a
easy.
level 1 combo?
Board.
Okay,
In
so
why
Bang
would you
Dream-
not-
in Bang Dream,
Well,
I
think
don't
about it
know
this
what
way.
the other-
You
I'm
bought-
speaking more generally. I
Yeah.
guess.
Why are you not just playing the Saya Summoner then?
well, no,
Okay.
look, you bought this trial deck. Like, you have 4 of the block climax combo and 4 of the climax. Why would you play this?
So you can just imagine how much advantage you can gain at level 1 with
So
essentially
much.
two level 1 combos.
But
I don't
for
know,
this,
Brian gave it a C2. Oh,
yeah, Brian, defend
something.
defend your apple bond.
help me convince them.
It really comes down to it being a pay 1 plus. It's fine. It can be large enough to hold the board. I think it's
I gave it the plus, dude.
it's okay, is what it comes down to. I'm not going to argue that these cards are fantastic and need to go in any sort of meta build, but they're playable.
I just hate apple bonds. They're just I think that even like 2 years ago, like or a year and a half ago, like when I started, maybe right when I started, when Girls Band Party had just came out, like OG Girls Band Party, maybe you could play like Apple Bonds and they were okay, but not anymore. Like
And
there's
I
too
like
much
the
shit.
Apple
What
bonds that
deck?
are the constant power ones. I don't like the ones that just pump it on your turn. I like the 1,000 cross turn ones better. I think those are more playable, but like this one. I don't know. Maybe that's off topic.
No, I mean it's a fine discussion. It's just I'm just really down on it. It's like there's just way too many cards in Bang Dream. Like I think it's like we're talking about a Bang Dream set and we can't like not talk about the bazillion
I
cards
guess
in
we
the
do have
set.
to take that into consideration. That Bang Dream just has
Yeah,
so
it's like you'd never play an Applebond in Bang Dream because it's like you're not even talking about budget because it's like
We already have 15 Apple Bonds. Like straight, like every single pack you pull of multi-live has like an
Yeah.
Apple Bond
Hmm.
like in it.
on there, and there's also like
There's just
if
like
you
the
think
six
about it,
one.
it's like it's not a matter of cost. You're not building a budget Bang Dream deck. Every Bang Dream deck is budget. Like, is
Yeah,
there
I
a single
know.
Bang Dream deck without foils in it that costs more than $200? Probably
Oh,
not.
Yeah.
Is there?
Well, if Yukina finally goes down, then yeah.
Yeah,
But like
play-
Christmas
play-
Cosme was like $40 a piece.
Oh, I'm not talking about. Okay, I'm not talking about set one. Set one is absurdity.
Yeah,
But-
playset of Yukina is like 200 right now or something.
What? She went up. She's $50.
She's 50 on JK. I haven't checked.
She's
these
been
people or
50.
anything.
All right,
for
God damn
a
it.
long time.
However, if you're not building into Yukina and you just want to build a Bang Dream deck, you can build a Bang Dream deck for like $50. It's like
Yeah.
that would never run this card because it has better cards that are like 50 cents.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm coming from. Like I'm not disagreeing with your points, but like
This is
Okay,
for
well-
all the brewers out there.
all right.
You don't want to run a level 1 combo, but still
No,
want to
yeah,
win a
the,
plus.
no, yeah. The Apple Bond is C rank in a vacuum. In Bang Dream, it's nigh unplayable. I agree.
I like
Huh.
this cat girl too. Who is she?
She's not a cat, okay? She's a DJ.
She's
Who-
pretending.
whose
Those
card
cat
is
ear
this?
Headphones. She's got this Kickstarter.
Dean just read. This is Andy's card.
All right. You can tell us about Chew 2.
Oh, is that her name? Chew 2?
Yeah.
All right, Chew 2. I like that. Beginning of your main phase, look at top card of your library. Put it either on the top or bottom every turn,
Yeah.
and it's a draw brainstorm.
Yeah, so this card is like damn, that first effect is so sick. I can't wait for that to get printed on an actual
especially with all
brainstorm.
the accelerate stuff.
I can't wait for that to get printed on a real brainstormer. I mean, you might even run one or two of this in an actual RAS deck because it checks top every turn.
I mean, it's still a plussing brainstorm.
It always brainstorms for 5. It's broken.
The fact that the Orisa top checker does exist makes this worse in mixed band builds, like 100%.
You
But
combine it with it.
Well, in the
Oh,
RAS
what are you
deck.
talking about? Orisa doesn't move the card.
Oh yeah, this moves the card. Yeah, you're right.
Broken.
Yeah.
I don't know how high I want to give it. I don't know if it breaks into the A range for me, but
Andy loves these fucking effects. Well, Scry is cheating at Weiss. So
like you mentioned the Orisa earlier, right? Like maybe that's just because I played so much No Game No Life, but combining like these separate scry effects into bigger scry effects,
Well, no.
it's like the real deal.
The power of this is it has board and math on its side for your brainstorms, so it's actually just broken.
yeah, it's just every turn 5-card brainstorm.
Number plus 1 equals guaranteed success.
Yeah.
The fact that it's every turn makes it like
Really good in a trial deck. I think RAS decks might even still, like I said, run this at some count alongside a traditional brainstormer. Or just run this in general. Maybe it's that good. But yeah, very interesting. That first effect is so nasty.
you probably would want to split it with like another brainstormer that like searches or
Yeah, one that's
salvages or
selective,
something,
yeah.
but it's still a Rest 1 plussing brainstormer.
2020, we
That
still
effect
play
is super
Remy.
useful.
Because they won't print a better brainstorm. That. Alright, yeah, I think we could move on. This card is sick, though. So. Alright, so we got... who's this? Is it Brian?
This is me.
Okay,
We have,
so you.
Unstoppable Pareo. Accelerate. at the start of your climax step, you can accelerate. If you do this get, when this attacks, search your deck for a RAS character, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck.
It's accelerate.
Yeah, clock yourself guaranteed plus on attack.
It's not a plus. It's
not a plus.
It's a drop searcher, but
It's
for
clock
damage.
drop search. Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to discard a card. Yeah.
I would play this if it was timed differently.
I played this in Pastel Palettes, and that's just on play, and that's like fine, but I still don't like it. But I don't like the timing sucks. Right, that's the big part. You can't use the card you get. Bad.
Maybe it's like a turn 1 or turn 2 play, trying to set up your level 1 combo.
It sets up your apples.
Yeah, it's for your apples.
Search your apples up.
Search your apples.
See, now you're getting it. You're getting the program now. I knew you'd come around.
I'll just give it a C minus.
Oh,
I hate it.
God.
I think I agree.
It is a filter, but it's like, fuck. Like the timing is so bad.
No, I don't even think.
Yeah,
I think
whoa,
I'd agree with you on this.
Jesus.
You got to remember, we got spaghetti. It's BanG.
Well, it's D plus. It's like it is filter for RAS, but like fuck, the timing is just too bad.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's nice that it doesn't cost stock, though. You know, feeding back into the stock issue, because you can do it turn 1. You can get a search turn 1 with it, which you can't do with a drop searcher.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's for the plus. All right, vanilla. Nobody has to waste their time with this. It's vanilla. F. Next card. So we got this Choo-Choo. 1/1, 500 power for each of your other music characters, and hand encore. It's bad silica. Because you need to have a full board instead of just
Isn't this
one
just
characters.
Or wait, no, it's hand encore, not clock encore.
Hand encore.
Or wait, no, Silica's hand encore.
Yeah, silica's hand encore. There's just bad silica because you don't. It's two instead of being
power
two
condition's
other.
harder to reach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't like it.
Yeah, I don't think you ever
Don't
play
like
this.
it at all.
Okay. Oh, who is this? Pero?
Mm-mm.
Who's next
Oh
card?
wait, your next card? Oh yeah, next.
He didn't
card's
even
for F.
score
dude,
Choo
this
too.
card, dude, these cards are unplayable, dude. You don't
Yeah,
play
that
these
card's
cards.
bad. Yeah, that card's
You
bad.
don't use F, dude.
F.
I got a million cards in BanG Dream.
That's kind of our thing, though. We just go over every card.
Yeah.
Pero on stage. 3295. On play, heal, and then on play Shimakaya card. Oh,
Yeah.
good God, this is terrible.
Well, no, it could be 2,500. It counts itself.
It
You give
Third F.
2,500 power.
It's getting worse.
I don't think it's that bad. It's not good though. Like it's at least it's a 2 soul beater that heals from a trial deck.
Wow, that's exactly what BanG Dream needed. They needed level 3s that pump power.
I do like Pareo's hair. Pareo's probably my favorite
That's
RAS
fair.
character.
Oh, I like
I
the.
don't know, I mean-
I guess.
D plus for the hair.
I give her 3 Fs.
I mean, I agree. This card is
It's not
functionally
great, but it heals
worthless.
and it pumps something. It's
I could not even think as a meme what you would put this in.
Yeah, your Pareo waifu deck. That's it. That you have to run Choo-Choo in for your Apple Bonds at level 1.
Wow.
All right. Well, this is depressing. Next card.
just one of mine.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, we got an event card. Change the world. Best girl Choo-Choo on it. If you don't have a music character, you can't play it. Choose one of the following effects and perform it. Search your library for a music character. Add to your hand. Choose one of your characters. They get 3,000 power for the turn. Put this in your stock. Huh.
So
That's pretty decent.
it's just on
Take it.
play, exchange itself from a card from your deck, or on play power pump.
Get over a
stock
lane,
charge.
stock this card.
Yeah, this is
Pretty versatile.
That's fine. It's an event, so I give it the minus. But just because BanG Dream has no way to like
Bang Dream is already clogged on events. That's the problem.
I guess that's untrue, actually, in this set. As of the set, Bang Dream does have a way to get into events more consistently.
Oh boy.
They have the they have the Kasumi support. Well, it's not a support. They have a Kasumi card in red that's just pay 1, ditch an event, salvage an event.
Well, that's not necessarily what I mean, though. And I don't necessarily mean like.
Can you imagine?
I usually dock. Yeah.
Can you imagine paying one so you could grab your card so you could stock it?
I mean, like, I always dock sets. I always dock events and sets points because when they don't have ways to get into their events. Because I think in a game like Weiss, having to hard draw your cards is like one of the worst drawbacks of a card, like in general. But
actually, there we go.
Yeah,
in general, I think Bang Dream's events. What I was saying earlier was there's diminishing returns on them. The number of events you run, like Toilet and Warehouse, are the two big ones they use, and both of those don't trigger on events. So, like, you'll see some Bang Dream decks running like 9 or 10 events, and it's like for each event you put in, you make every event you draw worse.
Yeah, I mean,
high roll.
Yeah, just high roll, dude. I mean, what is it? They played like 9 event or some shit, Bang Dream.
9 to 10 event. Yeah, I think I played 9 event. No, I played 9 event in my Bang Dream list.
I just don't think it's worth it. The second you miss your Toilet.
I mean, most Bang Dream lists run 6 events on average, right? Because they run
4
like
of which
toilet or whatever.
But yeah, you run at least like 5 events minimum. Because some people would do. I would do like 3 toilets, 2 stock swaps.
Yeah.
I wasn't in Kazumi. If I was in Kazumi, I would do like 4, 3, 2, I think.
Yeah. But
it's a good card. It's just like you're probably running some sort of event package in a Bang Dream deck. And
RAS has its own event thing with a card from the booster.
Why would you not just play Toilet?
Because it's blue. Yeah, you could just play Toilet. Because Toilet's broken. Compelling point, B-. Why wouldn't you just play Toilet? It does the second effect, but it also just exchanges, goes even.
It's basically both effects
at
once.
Stalks you. Yeah, it is both effects at once. No. Why is Toilet so broken? What is Toilet?
This lets you get over stuff though. Like 3K is a lot of power.
Yeah, the 3K power is relevant.
It's more about like the option. I mean, I love these type of cards where you get to like do one of 2 different good things. You know, it's always good when you draw it, pretty much.
All right, let's move into the most important card in the trial deck. Chew 2 Soul. S plus. Broken. Gotta push damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the RAS TD. What do y'all think?
I think TDs. I don't know why you would ever buy a TD for Bang Dream anymore.
You gotta really love the band, right?
Yeah.
Or you really need Yukinas.
You really
Crystal Songs.
Cards.
I think the standout cards are the definitely the Brainstormer that scries you every turn.
Yeah.
If you want to play RAS, you have to buy this, right?
Yeah,
because this is definitely your level 1 combo, and I guess they have the Chew 2 combo and the booster, right?
I have no idea.
Like the level 1 combo is splashable and playable in Bang Dream brews, depending on what you're trying to brew up and make.
Yeah, you can just make
the Brainstorm
random
legitimately
garbage.
A good card.
Yeah, the Brainstorm's probably the most standout card in the booster or in the TD. But yeah, overall, I mean, if you like RAS, I gotta buy the TD. So
as far as like for like a newer player, if this is your first deck, I think it's like a really strong trial deck. Like you have a finisher, you have a plussing level 1, you have a really good draw Brainstormer.
Is it better than Goblin Slayer?
Why would a new player not just go out and buy like a Bang Dream deck for the same price as this TD?
Because you can't hang Bang Dream decks on the wall, but you can hang Raise a Suilon decks on the wall.
Is that a raise your hands joke? That's a song. Rap. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for the trial deck, guys. We'll see you guys in yellow.